What's up, YouTube? So, this is the next day. Yeah, yesterday I had, as you as you can as you can see, I cooked some chicken and what have you. But this is the next day. I'm kind of hoarse because I had a holler and scream a while ago because someone keep coming in my yard. Even though the wind's picked up and I I could tell that the leaves all the way over to yonder ain't gonna come all the way in on my porch. That's how I know. It ain't gonna blow all the way from the tree over here to my porch. That's how I know somebody been in my yard. But on top of that, um, I had to get my point across. So that's why I'm so hoarse right now. These people don't act, they act like they don't understand when you tell them to stay off the porch. So what I'm gonna have done is it's gonna have to get done. It's just gonna have to take place. If I invite you, it's a different story. If I told, if this is for example, if I told you you can sit on my porch while I'm gone, then that's a different story. I'm sorry, y'all. I got you two out there in the dark. I need to be in the light. But if I told someone you can sit on my porch while I'm gone, then this would be a different story. But if I tell you, hey, sit on my porch or go in my yard while I'm gone, then, and if I ain't tell someone to do it and they go in my yard, it's only certain ones that can do that. You know what I'm saying? And everybody can't do that because everybody don't know how to act. They don't know how to, um, they just don't, you know what I'm saying? And for a fact, I know what they're doing. So, um, it's if a person don't have respect for you, they'll go in your yard while you're gone. They won't go while you're there because they already know. If you got a sign on your tree say "Do not trespass," they trespass, you get careful. You know what I'm saying? That's what's probably happening because enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? And I know for a fact, for a person to do that while you gone and not do that while you on the porch, yeah, you already know, right? You already know what that is. You already know. Um, so that's why I just got through doing. That's why I'm hoarse right now. But today I did. I went out and about. Um, had to take care of some business and take care of. I don't want to take care. I had to pay some bills. Let's take care of it. Yeah, I had to pay some bills. And then after that, I went to get something to eat. And what have you. But yeah, I had to go. Um, I had to go. I'm trying to how I say what to say. You know, some things you don't want to just blur out because then you know I may sound stupid. So I try not to do that because people people watches your video. This is what I learned. People watches your video. You just can't um say things and then expect for somebody to understand what you're saying. Cause it don't work that way. I understand. I totally understand that now. And then when I first started, it was a totally different story. You know what I'm saying? But as as I as I as I as I did the as I did it every day, I learned. You know, I got better at it every day. So you may not, I may not say it. I may not say the, you know, because it's just certain things I may not say. That's all it is. It's just certain things I may not say. Uh, but went to Taco Bell. Uh, and I should have filmed it, but you know, I was taking care of bills, so I couldn't do all of that. So that being said, y'all, I only have two hands, and um, you know, yeah, yeah, I think you know what I'm talking about. I think y'all know what I'm trying to say. But I had to let whoever is know that enough is enough. Um, yeah, enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? Or what have you. But anyway, um, I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. That's why I want, you know, I meant to upload on Thanksgiving to tell everyone Happy Thanksgiving, and now I know Thanksgiving. Excuse me, I know Thanksgiving's already gone, so I do want to tell everyone that had a good Thanksgiving. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving, and happy belated Thanksgiving because it's not the next day. So that you know, uh, my bad. Um, I try not to do that again. Being late, well, you know, but to everyone, happy Thanksgiving. Um, yeah. So I had to go out. I also went out and had to, you know, didn't want to spend the money, but had to, you know, some things you have to get. Some things you need, you know. Knowledge is always good. Oh, hold, hold that thought down. Hold on. Let me. All right, y'all, I'm back. Knowledge is, well, I'm trying to say is, knowledge is always good to have. Knowledge is always good to have, as well as wisdom and understanding. In these days of time, and even before then, you know, we should have had, well, I know I did. You know, I grew up reading. Uh, and that's all I like to do. I'm gonna just be honest, y'all. I love to read. You know, I I don't get time enough to read my books that I already have. I don't get that. You know what, y'all? I'm going to gargle my throat out before I go to bed tonight. I need to do it now and then come back to y'all. But anyway, y'all gonna have to just stick with me. I mean, just bear with me because you know, if no one ever had talked on the camera before with their voice like this, well, I might be the first one. So yeah, but what I was saying was get much knowledge and wisdom and understanding as you can by reading. You can go to the bookstore, to the library, and just pick up a book and read. Pick up a book that you want to know, but you know, something that you want to learn, and read it. Read it. Get you some knowledge and understanding. Wisdom on top of that. It will take you very far. People, let me put it this way. It's priceless. You cannot put a price on wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You know what I'm saying? Understanding. Understand. You cannot. I don't care how much smartness you think you have, or how many degrees, how many diplomas, um, certificates. You can have it all, but without the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of 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 something or whatever, because educate yourself. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Educate yourself. There's nothing wrong with educating yourself. If you got something like science, not science, I tell you, science, because we got too much of that going on now. Too much of that. Too much of that going on now. And not science. Say architect or um, art or math, um, money, on how to use it. And uh, it's a whole lot, y'all. You can learn how to build. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's so much. I can't even wrap my brain around it. That's how much it is. But like me, for example, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give y'all an example. Me, I go to the bookstore, and if it's a book I see that I like, I like to read, that interests me, I'll get it, purchase it, bring it home, I'll read it. I may not be able to read all of it, but I try to get books like this thick, so it won't run out. Because this is, I'm sorry, I had it upside down. This is the dictionary, but I try to get books this thick where it won't run out, because not even this thick. You don't have to have this thick. You can have something like this. You know what I'm saying, and read it to your best of your knowledge. Read it and just read on things, because a lot of stuff that you'll be surprised how, reading a book, how much knowledge, the understanding, how much knowledge you will get. You know what I'm saying? It goes a long ways, y'all. Read, please. Sit home and read. You got time on your hands. You know why? Because you're too busy in my yard. You got time on your hands. Uh, that was for the one that's keep coming in my yard. You got too much time on your hands. You need to read. You need a book thicker than this. You need two of these. You need something like this. But anyway, what I was saying was, YouTube, knowledge, reading a book will give you knowledge. It brings knowledge, if just by reading, it teach you some things. And I had purchased a book. I bought a book, brought it home and started reading. I did not know. Y'all, I'm not going to sit here. I mean, I'm not lying to you at all. I did not know there was so much stuff that I that I had come across as reading. That's what's going on today. That's what's going on today. You know what I'm saying? I did not know that. I did not. Um, I don't really sit on arms of chairs, but I see a bright light from a vehicle. Excuse me. Hold on, y'all. Let me speak. All right, I'm back. Okay. I don't sit on arms of chairs, but I'm talking with y'all and I want to, but I did not know there was so much stuff. I mean, I can't buy so much. I did not know. And I got some knowledge of some things, you know what I'm saying? And people have no idea. I'm not the only one that knows because I'm not the only one that read that book. But though everybody that had read the book, there's so much stuff in that one book. And I'm like, dang, they did this? I mean, I thought about it and said, I wonder how much other stuff is in here. And it's like when I read it, it always let me see as of what's going on now. And I said to myself, this is what's going on with the governor and so forth. Yeah, the governor, so much. It's just so much. Uh, um, so much. And it's a wow. You know what I'm saying? It's wow. You know what I'm saying? It's like, wow. You got to be kidding me. Kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Because when I was reading, that's what I was getting. I was getting a wow. Are you kidding me? You got to be kidding me. And if you wanted to know what happened right here where you live at, right? If you live here in this area where I live, then that book I'm talking about, you be like, wow, seriously? I did not even, you know what I'm saying? I didn't imagine that would be going on. You see what I'm saying? And now that I know, and I'm like, wow. You know what I'm saying? It's a wow to me because I'm reading something that's knowledgeable, educational. Knowledge is knowledgeable and educational. It's just it has history behind it. You know what I'm saying? It has history inside of it because I just and I want to show y'all, but I don't want to give nobody no. I don't want to give no one a what you want to call it. I would show the book. I would show it, but I don't want to. I don't want to get. I don't want it to get in the wrong hands. That's why I'm not going to show it on camera. I'm just not going to show it on video. I can't do it because I know how that goes. You know what I'm saying? Especially with, I don't know how many people watches my video. I don't know the age. Excuse me, age group of who watches. Now I'd rather be safe than sorry. I don't want it to get in nobody's hands that's not mature. And you got a lot of people that's not mature. And they're around. They're up the age thing. They still don't know how to act. They still don't know how to uh, act mature. They just don't. They've been took the then got the information, and every information they would try it. You see what I'm saying? They would try it out, and I don't want that to get in the people that's not mature, that's not ready to read that kind of information to get in the wrong hands, or we already got stuff going on around. And they calling it COVID-19 when really I know. I'm gonna just put it this way. I know what it really is. So that being said, I don't want to get in the wrong hands. We got that going on now. Someone got a hold of the wrong, got hold of information that, and they're trying it out. That's all they do. That's what's going on. That's exactly what's going on. And so I'm not going to be the victim. I'm not going to be the victim here. I'm not going to be the. All right. I hear something. Someone. On that side. There. But what I was saying was, okay. Maybe I'm gonna bring it down some. I'm not gonna talk too loud, but I just want y'all to understand something. If 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 some information get in the wrong hands, that's the example I'm trying to get towards y'all. And that's what happened. Someone got hold of some information and said, "Let me tell you something. Knowledge is really powerful. When a person get the knowledge and an understanding on how to do something, they take it instead of them thinking about the consequences, they go straight ahead and do it. And them the most dangerous, and I won't say dangerous people, but you don't want it to get in the wrong hands. People like that, they don't have no care, they don't have no whereabouts of why they doing what they doing, and that's what's happening now. And on top of that, someone is spraying chemicals. Now let me phrase that again. Someone is spraying chemicals, And that's not, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you, yes, they're spraying chemicals. Um, and instead of them thinking about what may do, they ain't thinking about nothing. They ain't thinking about nobody, but and they thinking I don't know what make them think that spraying chemicals. You see what I'm saying? You're spraying chemicals for what? You know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? If you're spraying chemicals, you know what you're doing. You know why you're spraying. You may say one thing, but I know it's another. You see what I'm saying? So, folks, look, be careful out here because they're spraying chemicals. Not only that, I'm not gonna say no more than that. I think you know. I think you. I think we're on the right page. But anyway, I'm not saying no more than that. But just don't. I'm not gonna show the book of what I read because if it gets in the wrong, if the wrong person, I'm sorry, if the person they used to say if the right person, if it get in our hands on the right person, then no. If it gets in the wrong hands, you're in trouble. We're in trouble. So I'm not gonna do that because I have sense enough not to do that. And plus, stuff like that, it's a lot of information inside of it. That I don't wish on nobody. I wouldn't dare have someone else to, but I now, I'm eye open, I've got the eye open, I see, um, you know, with why we're not getting nothing done around where we live at, where you live at, and all everything, and who's behind all of this, and that it's just a lot. It's a lot. So um, just stay look positive at all times. Um, if you're struggling, let me put it this way: if you're struggling, if you're struggling, talking to the people that's maybe struggling. If you're struggling and you need a way out, or need to find not a way out, but you need to find a way out, and to say, financial or uh, just need to know how to get your foot, get yourself off the ground where you can help yourself and your family too. Hey, all you have to do is ask for help. That's all you have. Ask for ask for help for information. That's all you gotta do. If you need if you're in financial debt and all of this other stuff, it's a way for you to get help for that. It's a way. It's a way. It's plenty of ways. You just gotta ask. Just ask for somebody to direct you in the way you should go, and we'd be glad to. You know what I'm saying? But don't take it upon yourself to make it bad for a lot of people and then we don't even know. It's like this. We don't even know why. I don't even know why. I mean, I'm saying. But if you need some finance advice, advice, financial advice, or wherever it may be, I'll be glad to help. I'll be glad to, you know, give some information where you can help yourself along the way. But once you help yourself along the way, you gotta help somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Once somebody help you, you gotta help somebody else. Just don't keep it all to yourself, and you know what I'm saying? That's just not. It's not. That's not the smart thing to do to help somebody else. Once somebody help you, you help somebody, and then that person helps somebody, and therefore, if it goes around like that, then hey, we get to everybody. But one person can't help everybody. I'm just be honest. One person can't help. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so it's going to have to be a train track. You know what I'm saying? You know the train track, when the train uh, track itself to another part and the track this, it's just like, that's like when I say person, when that, you help one person, then that person help that person help. Yeah, that's how, that's how you gotta do it. Rome won't built in a day, y'all. Rome won't built in a day, and there's a lot of there, there's a lot of people who need uh, financial advice on how to get up off there, how to get off of there, how to want to know how to help themselves so they can help somebody else along the way. Because they can't help themselves, then they can't help nobody else. Let's just be honest. So that's important. Um, that's important. Don't just think about yourself. Think about other people too. And the reason why they acting out like that, I believe that's the reason. That's the reason. They need help. They need some advice. They need not advice, but they need they need advice as well as information on on what to do, how to do it. Because guess what? If you feed a man, if you keep feeding a man a fish, and this why because I don't want nobody to get a misunderstanding. If you let's say someone came to you and they told you they needed your help, or they told you they needed your help. I mean, let's put it that way. I'm gonna leave it like that. It depends on what the help is for one. Nine times out of 10, it's financial help. If they come to you and say they need financial help, then it's like this. If you give that person financial help, you feeding it to them. But if you don't show that person how to finance, finance financial help themselves, okay, I think I said it wrong. Let me. If you financial help a person, but if you show a person how to help themselves, how to financial help themselves, they can feed themselves for life. You get what I'm saying? You see how that goes? And I'm going to show you what I was talking about. If a person come to you and say, hey, I'm broke and I need some money. And you ask that person, okay, how much you talking about? And that person say, well, I need like $30. This is an example. An example of what I'm trying to say, what I just said. Then they leave with, you say, you give them that $30. They leave. You don't even know what they're doing with the $30. You just gave them $30. because they said they were hungry and they need something to eat. You give them $30. Say, the $30, that's enough to get you something to eat and wherever else. They go leave and use that $30 up. The next day they come to you and ask you for some more. They say they're hungry. They need some more money. But the excuse is, hey, the $30, it wasn't enough, so and so, so and so, so and so. I bought me some groceries. No telling what they did with it once you gave it to them. But they come back to you, ask you for another 30. If you keep giving that person $30, and they keep coming back to you, but if you teach that person how to go out and get it for themselves, they can feed themselves for life. That's the example I was showing you. That's the example I was setting, understanding. So therefore, once that happens, they can help somebody else. They can truly help somebody else. Well, y'all, that is the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, turn on your notifications. My name is Renee, and yeah, enjoy the next video.